Ladies, gentlemen, and children of all ages, this is Bill Cephakar. I'm here with episode 2 of One Human, One World, One Health, which is part of the IBMS program, the International Board of Medicine and Surgery. And last week we had episode 1, Dr. David P. Kalin, director and founder. This week it gives me extreme distinct pleasure, special lady of the world, Eoin Kalin. And I know this woman for over 20 years. Her and David Kalin have worked together as a team to accomplish amazing things. Eoin Kalin.
We are here today. My husband have this dream to build a home.
It invites you to come closer.
So Dr. Joan was a premier artist in Agra, the home of the Taj Mahal. And she was the inspiration for
We initiated Hope Museum a while back, but unfortunately, my limited resources or couldn't find many people's help, so it didn't take off that far. So we're looking for 40 board members of Hope Museum.
501c3, so it's a nonprofit. And you're right, you've spent a lot of time and hours reaching out, and I know, and I've seen this. Dr. Kalin has provided videos and the outreach all over the place.
It has to do with social justice and rights of women through history, science, art of women, and all the things that go into the genetics and the diseases and the healing, and a place for caring, of wonder, beauty, and hope.
And what I remember of this about a year ago, so it was a very special event. It was at the banquet facilities at Tampa International Airport. And there were very prominent women and men and doctors from all over the world that were there, sort of as a kickoff. And you spoke very eloquently about the mission and the goal of the Hope Museum. And you've acquired over these past months, I guess, a following and support base, because every time you and Dr. Kalin have a conference for IBMS, the International Board of Medicine and Surgery, you bring in other doctors, whether India or Colombia, South America, in South Africa.
Into the community. The Hope Museum is a global initiative.
The museum is coming, and it's going to be great. We're the ones that have to make it great. I'm in the other end of my life, but the young people here have to make this possible for the future, because this is the future. This is what's important for humanity. These are the good parts of human beings. Let's do it. Let's just do it.
My background in mountain village and poor, didn't have much. I grew up that way.
South Korea,
And
is that
South Korea. And second of all, I happened to have a kid when I was 47 years old. It wasn't easy. It was very hard journey, but I learned. And whenever you walked in the doctor's office, it was amazing. They treated patient like a king and queen. In America, for instance, I couldn't even get a day off for my procedure, and then I needed to rest. I needed to take some time off. They wouldn't allow me.
John Wick. It is my honor and privilege to present this award to you. And you read it. It's Hope Museum's Legacy Award. Women Inspiring the World. Dr. John Wick Strong. Women define our world. They shape our thoughts through our lives. They deserve a place of care, of wonder, of beauty, of hope.
now? How did you get into this? Why are you taking this banner and running with it?
In vitro, I failed almost 4 times in America. I didn't realize out there a lot of women over middle 30s, they wanted to have a child, but they're too late. And then they have to go through the in vitro route, but it was very expensive procedure, and they wanted a cash right up front. It wasn't that cheap. So what I went through, my husband had a good heart. Said that we can help a lot of women around the world, and then we can connect all the doctors each other, and then share the information or technology or their skills. That's how we started at the IBMS. But Hope Museum, I traveled 87 countries. You see poverty everywhere. It is amazing that mother have a little children tag along and don't have much. And then you see woman had a breast cancer or like a female related cancers and all that. And then my main focus is education for the girls, little girls. I think it's so important how we educate, not just intellectually only, like to be kind, to be caring, to be a really good woman. That's the foundation of a household. You boil the children and raise the children, and then that children go out and become somebody's spouse and make another household in society and community and becomes the country. So I think that we have to care for women's education and health, and then science, art, history. We all looking through it. I am so eager to help. Anybody can, need a help, but we don't have a facility. I think in America, where I live, this generous lady, Angela, wanted to contribute the land by the ocean. That's
The-
how we started it really strongly. But somehow this is in litigation now. But we are still dreaming to build a museum that around the world, any woman desperately need help, they can contact us. We can try to help them. So that's our dream.
This is a $200 million project.
Love is everything, and some say they don't know.
Who's successful with 3 attempts here in the United States with in vitro and one in
Person, carry creative lady, you cannot stop me. My creation will not stop me. If I will help the Hope Museum, I'm ready for my life. Whole life I will give you.
It's not just going to be here for Tampa Bay only, although we are going to benefit from it being in our backyard. The Hope Museum is a project for women.
It's going to be amazing because whenever I go out of this Tampa area, airplanes circles around and then get to the airport. It's right there. When airplanes circles around, they must see that Hope Museum, just like a water lily shape, and on the water, and all about me, my husband, dearly, because he's all about children, and me too, I really love children, and we can help a lot of women out there who really dying to have a child, but
I should live forever.
Women face obstacles all over the world every moment of the day. There are women that have lost a leg to a landmine or a breast.
woman, without woman, we cannot be here. Everybody, we owe to Mother that really deliver us on this earth. And that
This is something that will appeal to people of means who want to
Proud to be a part of the Hope Museum, and we are looking forward to what it brings to Tampa and Tampa Bay and the women in Tampa Bay.
So Kathy and I are on the board of directors.
Number is 813-966-1431. We need anybody who care about women in this world or in America or in my neighborhood. So we needed to get together, power up all the women's power to help around the world anybody, woman or child, or they need help, we can help. So please contact with us. Let's go forward with this dream, and we can make this world most beautiful world.
And more healthier and more safe. And we will be providing, and as you know, and Dr. David, I'm working with them in fundraising to get the message out, and we'll let these people know when there are follow-up activities and how they can get involved. That's so important to get involved. So we'll have other podcasts and YouTubes, and we'll let you know. But let the word go forth that IBMS, the Hope Museum Initiative, where women defines our world. We know that. They shaped us throughout our lives. They deserve a place of care, of wonder, of beauty, of hope. And that's what the Hope Museum for every generation provides. And that's what you do best. And it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, and a lot of money. And that's why you're reaching out for other prominent people, other people that can contribute whatever resources you need to get the mission accomplished. One human, one world, one health.
So we need a person like Mrs. Melinda Gates. For instance, she really strongly care for women's well-being, and she does an amazing job around the world. Someone like that.
One of the most beautiful museums. I'm so proud to be a part of it, and I want to congratulate Dr. Kalin on such an amazing event. Putting people together is a gift.
My husband, me, we don't have a financial, goodness to, spread out to everybody. So we need board members to work on fundraising and going forward with this dream.
And where they can reach you, if they have any information they want to submit or support they can provide.
Me is HYON KALIN. My phone number is 813-453-1762. My email address is hyonkalin, HYONKALIN @gmail.com.
Perhaps love is like a resting place, a shelter from the storm. It exists to give you.
They shaped us throughout our lives. They deserve a place of care, of wonder, of beauty, of hope. And that's what the Hope Museum for every generation provides. Thank you all. God bless. And we hope to be talking with you on some positive things in the very near future. This is Bill Sefakar.
And some say love is holding on, and some say letting go, and some say love.
Deep into your pockets and make this dream come true.
And all my dreams come true. My memories of love will be of you.